Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In my previous video, I talked about how we could do interactive exploratory data analysis using Power BI. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the most important step before you explore your data, that is data cleaning and data preparation. If you ask any data analyst or data scientist, they will always tell you that to prepare your data in the right format is one of the most crucial steps for any data analysis project, otherwise you will never get the desired results. Everyone wants to jump into doing fancy charts and fancy reports, but the real hard job and the most important job is data cleaning for any data analysis project. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how we can use the powerful Microsoft Power Query for doing data cleaning and data preparation for your data analysis project. Power Query is a free tool available in both Power BI as well as Microsoft Excel, and it comes coupled along with Microsoft Excel as well as Power BI, so you can use that and follow along. But before we dive right into it, do not forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest of data analysis across different technologies. So let's get right into it. This is my Power BI desktop, and you can use, as I mentioned, you can use Microsoft Excel also and use the Power Query for this video. So I'm going to load the data set. Click on Get Data, click on Test CSV. You can see Power Query shows me the preview of my data. Okay, I can click on Load, but most data in the real world is fairly messy, and you need to do some data cleaning and data preparations. And also you can do some things like feature extraction and transform the data into a more presentable format, which makes it easy for data analysis. So I'm going to click on Transform Data here. This loads up my Power Query editor, and here I can see all of my columns of data. And now let me start transforming one by one and make sure all of the data is clean and prepared for data analysis. So the first thing I'm going to address is the date column. So before that, I'm going to click on this change type and remove it. Microsoft Power Query has a habit of actually changing the type for you, but I want all the types to be changed by design depending on what is our actual need. So I'm going to click on this and close this. And now let's see the date format. The date format looks okay, but always be sure by converting it into a date format. So when I convert it into the date format, we actually see we start getting errors. Now why is this? Let me undo this step and show you why. Because we can clearly see the date appears to be in the MMDDYYYY format, whereas on my machine the date is stored in the DDMMYYY format. It depends from region to region where you're working in. So for example, say if this data is got from the United States of America, then likely the date would be stored in the MMDDYYYY format. And if you're working in certain other parts of the world, the data is stored in different formats. So you have to match the data formats to ensure you are doing a proper data analysis. So for this, there's a quick trick. Click on this button and use the locale. Since I know the date is stored in the MMDDYYYY format, I'm going to choose the appropriate locale. Okay, so select date here and select US because it's stored in the specific format of the United States of America. So clicking off US, okay, and I'm going to click on OK. And you can see now the date, it has been made as a date type, and also the format is changed. And now you can see the format is matching the date format of my region. So it is showing in DD, MM, YYYYY format. Okay, so you have sorted out your date variable, and always take a look at this bar on top. If everything is green, then most likely everything should be fine. If you want to do something more, that you want to add some time intelligence, so then you can also click on this, and then you can go to add column, and I'm going to click on date, and I'm going to say name of the month. So if I want to do the trend analysis and say which month has high sales, or across the months what is the sales, whether it's going up or going low, I can do that. So this I've got the month name here. You can also get different other features like day of the week and different other time intelligence. So now let us take a look at the flavor column. It looks okay, but you can see there are some spaces here. Also, if we expand this, you can see cookie dough looks to be repeated twice, and there's some special characters. So we need to clean this. So click on this column and then click on transform, okay, and then click on format and say trim. And you can see all the spaces have been gone. Now I'm going to click on replace values, and I want to find star and replace it with nothing. Click on OK, and now you can see this handles my flavor column. All the special characters are gone, as well as the spaces. Now let me convert sales into a number. Okay, and you can still see there are some missing values. If I click on this, I can filter the null values, and you can see the quick null values. Now there are different imputing techniques you can use to fill in this. Okay, you can find what are the types of flavors of chocolate and mint, and what are the average for those flavors, and then you can do that. But I'm going to do something simple here. I'm just going to find the median value and fill this for now. So let me undo this step. Okay, I'll click on this column. Okay, I'll click on statistics and show the median value. So the median value is 111. That is the middle point of your data. So I'm going to fill those missing values with 111. As I mentioned, you can do different other complicated imputing techniques. I can show that in another video. If you're interested, do leave a comment. So I'll click on this, and I click on transform. I click on replace, and I'm going to find null and replace with 111. That's the median value. Okay, you can see now the sales column also has been addressed. Let's move on to the next, revenue. I'm going to do this as a decimal number. This seems to be fine. Temperature, let me make this also into the decimal number. This seems to be fine, all green on top. Now we have the employee name. Say I only want to know the first name, I don't need the full employee name. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to say transform, and I'm going to say split by delimiter, and say space, and say OK. Now I got this name. I can remove the last name, right click and remove, and I rename this to first name. And now employee number, ID looks okay, and I got the other month name. So my data looks clean. Now say I want to do something. I want to give a bonus. Say for the people who are getting a good above average revenue, I want to give them a 10% bonus. So let me find out what is the average revenue first. I'll click on this, and again let me go to statistics and hit average. So the average revenue is 269. So anyone who's getting above 269, I'm happy with their efforts, and I want to give them a bonus. So I'm going to undo this step now. Click on this cross. Okay, and now let us go to add a new column. So I'm going to click on the add column, and let's do a custom column. Okay, I'm going to write if revenue greater than 269, then 0.1 of revenue, that means 10% of revenue, multiply by revenue, else give 0. So I'm going to click on OK. You can see there's no errors here, and you can see I have my bonus column. So it looks like we have all done. We have cleansed and prepared your data, and now we can directly load this back into Power BI. Click on File and click on Close and Apply. And now you can see the data has been loaded. Okay, and it will quickly appear in the data window. And now you can see this is your model. Okay, all your data is here. If you like this video, do leave a comment. I've shown the basic techniques and the quick tips to get you started on data cleaning and data formatting. If you want more advanced tips and tricks using Power Query, do let me know. I've made more videos on Power Query as well on my channel. You can check them out, and leave a comment on any specific topic you want me to make a video on. Thanks for watching. Do leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.